All right, buckle up because we are diving headfirst into a scene from the 1956 film The Bad Seed.
Oh, yeah.
And let me tell you, this thing is,
Okay.
this scene, it's got it all.
Lay it on me.
Accusations,
Mm.
whispers, and at the center of it all,
Yeah.
young Rhoda.
Oh, okay.
Talk about suspense.
I love it.
Get ready because things are about to get seriously intense.
Well, it's interesting you bring this up because this clip, it really provides a glimpse into how people viewed children and mental health back in the 1950s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they used terms like schizophrenic, psychopathic, even neurotic, almost casually.
Wow.
And yet you can just feel this underlying fear, simmering beneath the surface.
That's like, it's almost like they're more afraid of what they don't know about her. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what's going on in that little head of hers?
Exactly. And, well, the scene itself revolves around this whole dispute, a missing medal. And there were these whispers about an incident between Rhoda and, what was his name? Leroy, I think.
Oh, okay.
It's not clear from this clip alone exactly what happened, but the way they describe her actions, it's not just kids being kids.
Right.
They're suggesting something a lot more deliberate, something potentially really dark. And it's a really interesting look at how differently those terms were used back then.
Yeah, back then.
Yeah, in 56, neurotic could describe anything from, biting your nails to, well, as this film seems to suggest, something a lot more sinister.
Oh, wow.
And the stigma surrounding mental health was very real, and diagnoses were, well, they were often inaccurate,
I bet.
especially compared to our understanding today.
Right. And the film really leans into that fear, doesn't it?
But absolutely.
Especially with the line, he meant to do it, the spiteful act of a neurotic child. Like, chills, literal chills.
Yeah.
And when someone actually questions Rhoda, you made up your mind in 1 second.
Oh, I know, right?
Talk about intense.
It's amazing.
So how does this, what does this tell us about how the film wants us to see children, especially their potential for darkness?
Well, you have to remember, The Bad Seed was hugely controversial back in 56.
Really?
Yeah, think about it. Cold War anxieties, societal pressures, this idea of the perfect family.
Right, right.
And then this film comes along suggesting that even your precious child could be hiding something sinister.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot to handle.
Yeah, I bet.
They really tapped into those unspoken fears, about what might be lurking beneath the surface.
It's like Rhoda's this blank slate that they just project all their anxieties onto.
Okay. Yeah.
And the way they use those psychological terms, it's like they're weapons,
Oh, I agree.
creating this atmosphere of suspicion around her.
Totally. And it raises this really unsettling question.
What's that?
How much can we ever really know about what's going on inside another person's mind?
Right.
Especially a child's. It's like, it makes you question your own perceptions.
It's true. It makes you think, what if they remade The Bad Seed today?
Oh, that's an interesting thought.
Would we see Rhoda differently? Would we be more empathetic?
Yeah.
Considering how much our understanding of childhood psychology has evolved?
Or would we still be drawn to that same unsettling possibility of a bad seed lurking within?
Wow, so much to think about.
Right.
It's incredible how one scene from a film this old can spark such a fascinating conversation
Absolutely.
about societal anxieties, the evolution of psychology, even the power of film itself.
It's amazing.
Thank you so much for bringing this to our attention.
Of course.
This has been quite a deep dive.
It really has.
And we wouldn't have wanted to miss it for the world.
Me neither.
So thank you, and thank you all for listening.
See ya.
We'll see you next time.